This is actually a game theory video. And this game theory video, this is the comment that made me think about it, is it's okay to admit that you're retarded. Okay? The first part of getting better, as they say sometimes, is to admit you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's what I thought of when I saw this comment. I'm going to tell a story, because I'm actually going to tell you a story. Did you know I actually have been wrong about something in video games? One time ever. And I'm going to tell you that story. But I'm going to tell you some other stories too. Maybe if you like these videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. So I saw this idiot, and I should have known he was an idiot because he's subbed to all the people that think I fake dying in a hospital. So I should have known he's a fucking idiot, right? But anyway, so this guy comments on the video where I talk about they should actually add counter hit combos to Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? You know, counter hits so you don't have to waste meter to do all this stuff, right? So the guy is such an idiot. This might be his voice. I mean, you can just vanish off the hit and get your counter hit combo. And I saw this. Did you listen to the video? Do you know what the fuck I'm talking about? You know, you can actually vanish off regular hits and get a combo too, you fucking idiot. I left the comment up, just like I said. Anytime someone posts stupid shit, I usually give them a few stupid comments. I don't delete comments. Sometimes YouTube does. It's not me. Sometimes YouTube deletes my own comments on my own channel. It's fucking retarded. But like I always said, I will leave the haters' comments up because I'm not afraid of any of the haters. I might block you because I can only stand reading so much stupid shit in a day. But this is definitely one of those guys that you just need to admit you're a fucking retard and you don't know what you're talking about. And, you know, this is funny because there's always, you know, haters of mine and they try to say, oh, I have such a huge ego or I'm so full of myself, all this kind of stuff. And I always say the whole reason that I am constantly able to do stuff in video games that no one else has ever done, the whole reason that I'm constantly, even without ever playing these video games, I've been able to tell exactly how they're going to work is because I'm not full of myself in terms of acquiring knowledge from all means, right? And I always say Dragon Ball FighterZ is such a great example, right? And I talk shit about video games a lot in general nowadays because games are excessively beta tested. You can tell, if you know what you're looking for, you can tell how these fucking games are going to work, okay? And Dragon Ball FighterZ was such a great example because for 6 months of that game, I told everyone how this game was going to work, right? Did I fake it? I didn't fake it. It's ridiculous, right? No one had ever done double supers. It's crazy. No one has ever destroyed a game like I destroyed Dragon Ball FighterZ. Doesn't matter from simple to complicated foundational knowledge to crazy combo stuff. People talk about Clayton combos. Basically everything in that game is from me. It's ridiculous. Look at the top level play of that game between Tatsu and Nakio. They were considered the best in the world in that game for 6 months straight. And they did jack shit, okay? That's just calling a spade a spade. I'm not saying I'm better than them. This isn't here to say that. I'm just saying what they did in the game, they did nothing. And they were considered the best. They literally just did ABC special for 6 months. Despite me telling them how the game was going to work. And, you know, at least Tatsu, not Nakio, but Tatsu actually did message me and I showed him. And he was like, oh, yeah, I saw you tell me what to do. And I just didn't believe you that it worked, so I never tried. Okay, well, at least he said that. But and I said, when I watched Dragon Ball FighterZ and I was watching those guys play, I'm like, you know what? These guys may be beating everybody, but on some level, I can't learn anything from these guys because they just are doing ABC special. Yeah, they're beating everybody. They're better at ABC special than these other dudes, but I can't learn anything from these guys, okay? That's why for Dragon Ball FighterZ, you know what I did? I actually watched scrubs play because I watched people mashing on buttons so I could actually see the properties of moves, right? The cell loop example is such a great example because I was like, you know what? Can I just watch some scrub play and he does that swipe with his hand and I see it's 2 hits and I'm like, can I just sit through all this footage and just for the love of God, can someone try to mash on a special after the first hit so I can see that they recover? And finally I saw some guy do it and I'm like, oh, I bet this works. And that's why I did, boom, cell loops, 5 minutes right when I got the game and I put it out. You know what I mean? So to be able to find stuff, you know what I mean? You have to admit that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Just like Guilty Gear Strive. It doesn't matter how many fucking idiot content creators are there. Like I said, LK made multiple videos. He couldn't admit he was wrong. Sajam, he was supposed to debate me. He ran away. Who is the guy that tried to say, what the fuck, God? That guy that tried to say that no one would have ever discovered how the wall would work in Strive unless we used some cheat code to hack the game. It's like, dude, I literally looked at the footage and told you guys how this game was going to work earlier on. You know what I mean? What do you mean? You don't need to hack the game. You could have just listened to me. These guys are not as smart as they want you to believe, obviously, right? And it's because they're too full of themselves. They can't admit they're wrong. They can't admit that they might not know something that someone else does. So many of these other people that, you know, they think they're good at video games, they only watch good people play. When a game is brand new, anything is of value. Obviously, you can have some ego. You know, there's nothing wrong with having ego in a beta test that you want to be the best in the world in a beta test. Hey, that's fucking cool. You know what I mean? But on some level, if you're not trying everything, how can you say that you know how the game works, right? And do you have to be so insecure about it too, like the video game community? It's like, it's so stupid. The things that people are insecure about and have an ego about are so weird. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm able to do all this stuff in video games. And I had to teach myself to be able to look at a game to see how it works because I don't play video games like that. So I had to be able to look at a game and analyze it. And I can tell you, if I only analyzed good people playing, I would have never done all the stuff I've done in video games. I had to look at other people playing too. Because sometimes I talk about that, the mind of a child. There's that quote in the Little Prince. Is it the Little Prince or whatever? Is it? Only the child knows what he's looking for, right? So many of these, you know, good players, like, and a lot of these people that say they're good, they're not even fucking good anyway, right? Devoted themselves. You know, some of these motherfuckers, they devoted their lives to not even being in tournaments, right? They just commentate games. That's how fucking bad they are. Devoted their life to a video game that they never even were in contention for the game, right? But someone's got to be a loser, I guess, right? So it is what it is, but... You know, the Little Prince, that book has that quote of, you know, sometimes when you become an adult, you don't know what you're looking for anymore, blah, blah. But the children still look out the window of the train because they're still searching for something. They still are looking for something, right? Like, people don't have the right perspective when they're looking at video games, especially when it's brand new. And, you know, it's not like I've never been wrong. And I actually had to think about this. I was like, have I ever been wrong about video games ever in my life? And the only time I could think, is there ever anything that I've ever been wrong about a video game that I had to hold, right? And the only thing that I can even think of offhand is, we're talking way early on. You know what I mean? Because I was winning these tournaments before I could even drive. You know what I mean? But we're talking early days of Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear X, when you teched, they only had tech. They did not have back tech, front tech, neutral tech, and train mode. And when Guilty Gear X first came out, it was not known that neutral tech is a frame slower than back and forward tech. And I gotta admit, I did not know that. And I cringe thinking about it, because, you know, the thing is, and I did double down. I doubled down on it a little bit. It's like, no, I don't believe this, because the Japanese were, even when they put out combo videos for the game, they were doing neutral tech combos, and it just wasn't something that was like widely known, right? And I just thought, why would the Japanese put out something that isn't real? Of course, now as an adult, I realize, oh, the Japanese are not necessarily the most amazing all the time. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, there's some precedent for them being amazing, but just because you're Japanese doesn't mean you're fucking good. Just because, like I said, I'm going to talk shit again. Just because, Dusk is the most popular combo video guy, the guy gets fucking credit for fucking Super Nintendo Power codes that every kid knew. The guy's pathetic to me. On some level, the fact that he actually accepts credit for that kind of stuff actually makes me have less respect for him as a human being. I just got to be honest. I know morals don't matter to people, but, you know, on some level, when you take credit for shit that I don't even know how I would live with myself, getting credit for fucking codes you can find on GameFAQs. Fucking retarded, and people act like he's amazing. Pathetic, but anyway, the point is, and the thing is, it actually bothers me that I did it, because even though, you know, man, I wasn't even driving till after reload. You know what I mean? I think people forget how young I was when I was winning these tournaments, right? I wasn't even driving till after reload, but, you know, so Guilty Gear X, Japanese were even doing combos that were neutral combos. And I remember people did post, oh, this is not real. And I should have known. I wasn't a child. I was a teenager. I shouldn't have, I wasn't a child. I could have tried it myself. But I doubled down on it for a while because I just couldn't believe that why would this, it didn't make any sense to me logically. And it didn't make sense to me that the Japanese would not know something. And even though I was a teenager and I wasn't driving yet, I wasn't a child, and I should have been able to just try it myself. And that is something, God, it sounds weird. I'm almost making a big deal out of it, but it is a big deal because I wasn't a child. There was no reason for me not to try it. And I doubled down on it for a while because I was like, oh, I can't believe that neutral tech would be a frame slower than front tech and back. It didn't make sense to me. And that is something that I was wrong about video games for a while. It didn't last that long because eventually I did try, but I did double down on being an idiot for a quick minute, and I guess I got to hold that L because it didn't make sense to me. Oh, you know what? One other thing I was wrong about, way back in the day, when reversals first came in, Street Fighter. I was a kid. I wasn't even busting nuts, right? But reversals first came in Championship Edition, and it was said that you could, knowledge was so sparse back then, but it was said that reversals were only for special moves. And I just couldn't believe it, Some people were like, well, you can reversal throw. And I was like, well, I don't understand why you would be able to reversal throw because it's not a special move, right? And I don't know. That is something, I was a kid, literally. Like, I was a fucking kid when I was playing Street Fighter 2. But, people are like, I think you can actually reversal throw. And I guess the thing is, once, the game went on years and years and they actually started, frame data actually existed. They showed that, well, Super Turbo just skips frames sometimes. So that's why you don't get a throw reversal sometimes or a normal. And that's why I guess technically only special move reversals are 100%. You might get screwed on a normal, but that is something I guess as a kid that I was wrong about because it just didn't make any sense to me as a kid. Baby Clayton didn't make any sense to me. But other than that, generally speaking, you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been wrong about games, right? Unless something literally changed, they patched something out. And the whole reason I can do this is because there's no ego, right? I'm not automatically believing, oh, I can only listen to this person. I can only listen to this person. I'm humble enough that I can, when I see a scrub do something, right? If the game is brand new, why would you not try? How knowledgeable can you be when a game is brand new that you are 100% sure that this exactly works? And that's why, you can even go look at my post for Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's like, hey, why don't we actually have an intelligent conversation about this game, about the precedence of what we can see in the footage should be possible. What is real? And people were just so, oh, well, no one did it, so it can't be real. And it's like, but if you look at the footage, you can see it should work. Can you tell me why it doesn't work? Did you even try? Oh, we're not going to try it. Are you an idiot? Anyway, if you like these videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want to. Thanks.